Look at me, I'm fine here without you. I can see that you're doing pretty well too. I guess we're good at pretending. Can't you see I've nowhere to hide now? Let's agree to figure this out right now. Unless we both decide.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Life Well Lived by Omobola Stephen. It's an engaging and enlightening talk show on life, relationships, and the business of life. Grab a cup of juice and just chill. Life Well Lived by Omobola Stephen. Live life. Live fully.
Once again, my name is Omobola Stephen and welcome to Life Well Lived by Omobola Stephen. On today's show, I have a guest with me who is an entrepreneur, a founder of Beautiful Mind LLC. She's equally a positive Mindshift coach and a podcast host. Her name is Leanne Villani.
What a pleasure to meet you. And thank you for having me.
Thanks once again for coming on the show today. So can my audience meet you?
So, my name is Leanne and I am from Long Island, United States of America, New York, and I am a podcaster, a life coach, positive alignment life coach, really just truly tapping into being the best version I could possibly be for the people that I've been serving. Starting my podcast, I started with Xbox headphones, nothing fancy, and I truly just was speaking my message. I woke up one day in college and Beautiful Mind came to me, and then I went out to class again, and then I didn't act on it. Then it came to me again. Beautiful Mind, didn't act on it. The third time I got woken up out of a dream and I wrote it down and Beautiful Mind came. Then I just picked up a microphone and I couldn't stop ever since. And I did start 2 years ago, and it like today with podcasting is very different. Like I feel like a lot of people, they try to get reviews and ratings and they don't actually speak the authentic version of themselves in their message. So I'm very grateful to be, like really truly speaking from a grounded sense of place and inspiring people. Like I don't even know who's listening, and that's my purpose in life, my purpose driven life.
Oh, great. Thank you so much for the so. The question is, how can someone step into their God-given calling?
Oh, I love that question. Yes. So that is the most beautiful question you could probably ask. So I'm very in tune with Jesus Christ. He does speak right through me. And so in order for you to tap into your God-given calling, it really isn't just like, let me ask and it's going to happen. Right. In order to be godly in this world, you have to have those godliest characteristics. Now, right. But that takes work. So where do we start? How do we step in? We got to step inward because life is lived inward, not outward.
That's right.
You cannot seek out external factors, nor can you use money and materialize things to find your gifts. Most people in this world, they all the gifts are inside of you. So, right, just like when you have a brand new chair, you have to build. You go to the owner's manual and you start building. So go to the owner's manual. You have to ask. That's really where it starts, is asking. It sounds simple, but it says, ask, you shall receive. And God revealed to me who I am, who I'm created to be. And it's kind of just stepping into that. And it's that inward passion, the inward living. And it's a whole process. You can't get it overnight, right?
All right. So what you're inferring to is that we need to start from within, right?
All within, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for that. So as an expert in your field, what professional insight and can you share with someone who is transitioning from a white-collar job now to being an entrepreneur?
Yeah, so you're talking about the transition. So
that's right.
Listen, this is so I graduated college, 4-year degree, $30K debt, right? Got a piece of paper. But however, I always said I was going to teach the world. After you step outside of the status quo, go to school, get a good job, get a good education, get your retirement, and you're good and you're settled. No. Now you start to think a little differently, people get concerned. When you start to do things a little differently that is not with the status quo, people are concerned. Oh, you got to fall back. There's no fall forward into life. My advice is you always are going to be a constant learner. If you want to take a risk, it's not a risk. It's a leap of faith. Like, you have nothing to lose. What happens? You jump off. Oh, I want to go and try this way. A degree does not determine what your gift is, nor your purpose, And nor does it have to stop you from succeeding your highest truths, especially yourself as a human being, by a degree. And that's how we've been told our whole life. Like it's like the generational karma of like just following the herd. And you see the black sheep, you see the herds of virtual sheeps too. Everybody's the same. What's going to make you different is being authentic. Matching authenticity with the personality equals purpose-driven life. Just tap it in.
Oh, great. Great. So where do beliefs come from?
Say that again?
Where do beliefs come from?
Where do my beliefs come from?
Your belief, my belief, everyone's belief. What do you think?
Oh,
where it comes from?
All right. So, great question. It comes from something better than ourselves. Power greater than ourselves is the only thing you're able to survive. I have not seen anybody succeed, nor is it just a personal view. I'm not here to sell anybody anything, nor to tell you what to believe in, but it's the golden rule. The golden rule of life is the third law of motion. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So whatever you do unto others, they shall do unto you, right? So positive, if you're thinking positive, what's the intention, right? I'm having a positive intention for my life. If I have negative, I'm moaning and I'm groaning and I hate my job, you're getting negative. So if you seek the higher ground and you use that, like literally everything you do is going to happen. It's not happening for you. It's happening for lessons for you to grow. So no matter what has been ordered in your life today, you order that. You ordered that because of your thought process. So whatever you call it, you just can't survive in this world. And no matter how much you say there's nothing out there. Well, how are you living? You're out here telling us? I don't know. Are you grounded? What are you doing on your daily basis? Because you could, your subconscious mind is the most powerful thing. Like if I would not be able to speak this message and truly be here right now, if I had it fall forward into life and if I didn't have God. It doesn't have to be God or somebody else, but it has to be something else.
Right. So now I want you to share your thoughts on negative and positive belief systems.
Yeah, so I was like a really negative Nancy when I was a kid, and I always wanted more. So I had to tap into my subconscious thought processes. So in order for me to do that, I had to reprogram my whole ideology. Now that doesn't just happen overnight. I'm not going to take a pill. It's gone. It's an everyday thing that I live as if I already have it. I can have $10 in my bank account, and I say it's 10 million. Like literally, like it's crazy. Like I've manifested everything in my life. And I'm manifesting, it just started off with, I have it right here. Like I have 5 pictures when I first started my journey. And it's a Mercedes Benz, right? It's a podcast. It's $10 million, the house I want to live in and to work from home. Now today we're doing the inward work, reprogramming my mind, doing the work. I have a whole vision right here, right now. And I know where I'm going and it's working. And that's not luck. This is not lucky. Nobody gave me this. I work 48 hours pretty much. Like there's days, and I'm talking to people all around the world.
And now the universe is also supporting you.
Yeah, yes. And that's the thing. It's like, exactly. It's like, now you're coming to me. And it's like, but it's your thoughts. Your thoughts control your mind.
That's right.
Do. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, do you have any strategy? Like, how can I develop a positive mindset? Any strategy you want to provide?
Honestly, these are one of the best questions I've ever had on a podcast. I really appreciate it. Like, it's really, because these are really important things that a lot of people miss. Amen to that. So the strategies, it's consistency equals results, right? Results don't lie. I don't know how many times in this world, like I am saying things that people have already heard, but they don't actually apply it, right? When I first started, now I'm going to be 24, right? So I started this, I'm 21, 22, 23. Those are the biggest growth milestones of my life. Now, whatever I've done, what was the strategy? What was the approach? What was the intention? Now, nothing's rainbows and butterflies. God's going to test me and be like, man, you want your dream? You want your dream? Really? Oh, it's right here. You're this close. You would have thought. So what do I do during that? What does that look like? What does that taste like? It looks like just really believing that in myself. Believing in myself no matter what the outside voices say. My strategy is to look yourself dead in the eyes and get to know that person that reflects back. And if that's hard, then start writing to yourself. Oh, but that's hard. I don't want to hear your excuses because you're running from your inner child. Start to know it and become one. It's the things that you do. It's like it's not hardship, but we go and we Google, oh, how can we get rich quick? Everyone wants shit quick. To be great. Oh, it's not quick work. It's everyday work. Yeah.
You need to work.
Yeah.
You need to walk it out. That's important. So now I know that life is full of opportunities, right? Undoubtedly. Now, but how can you help me to figure out opportunities to seize in order to live the life that I want to live? Can you help?
So you're saying, you asked me, there's so many opportunities out here.
Yeah.
And
So how can you help me to figure out the opportunities that I can seize in order to have a fulfilled life? Can you help me out?
that's a good one. Well, that's like saying to myself, okay, there's all these opportunities, but I'm going to sit here and watch everybody do it and create it. Are you willing to do the work? That's where I'm going to start with. What do you want to do? What do you like? So let's sit down. Let's talk. All right. So what do you like to do in your spare time? Like truly, like if there was no money, if there was no, if you were just to do something for fun every day, what would it look like? Let's start there. We tap into that inward thing. Now, opportunities, not every opportunity is for you, nor if you put a dollar sign on it, you say, okay, you make $100 an hour.
Right.
Do you love it? Is it your purpose? Do you feel good? Are you helped? Whatever it is, money doesn't, that's the thing. An opportunity could be there and God will send it to you. You can miss it, right? This is an opportunity we met. Right now, I can miss this opportunity and he's going to send me again, you maybe some way, somebody like you. The opportunity's there. You just have to go and look for them and go like this and say, it's not about you. What's life have to offer me? How bad do I want it? Let me start now, right now, not tomorrow, not the next day, now.
So how about seizing the moment? Do you want to share anything about that?
Seize every second.
Mm.
It's not even the moment. Like people wait for these moments, like something good to happen, something bad to happen. That is probably like one of those seize the moment. Are you really seizing the moment? All right, or is seizing every second? Because that's something that I missed. When I was 21, I learned this. My business is like taking off now. Like really, like even though I'm a success today because of my podcast, and I'm able to do what I can because that looked like consistency. Now, to seize the day is to act on every single thing that you want to do. Not tomorrow, not the next day. Act on every single itch you get. And the worst thing you could do is fall down and stand back up. It's that hard. It's not that hard. Act now. That's it.
Act now. Brilliant. It's been Omobola Stephen. I've been having this worthwhile discussion with Leanne Villani, who is an entrepreneur, a podcast host. She's also the founder of Beautiful Mind LLC. Now, I have a dream. Can you help me develop a plan in order for my dream to come alive?
Yeah, I can. You have to be willing to do the work, and we can make anything happen. But we got to break it down into manageable goals and realistic goals. And the harder you work, the faster you work, taking accountability for your life, you will get there. But you have to lean forward into life and put your hand out because there's somebody like me waiting for you. And I'm here. I have the keys in my hand to help you. Are you going to take it and drive your car? Or are you going to allow everybody else to have your key? That's where I'm at.
Oh, great. You know what? I love your energy. It's very contagious.
Yeah, good vibes.
Very contagious. Now, as an entrepreneur, right, what's to take on partnership and or co-ownership of businesses?
Say that again.
I know that you're an entrepreneur also. So what's your take on partnership or co-ownership of business?
You gotta figure it out. My grandmother was a business owner, and my whole family there, like, we're middle class, and that's their way of life. That's great, but you gotta figure it out. Everything that you build can be something. Everything you build can be something. I was a teacher for elementary ed all the way up to high school, and I was conformed. Now, what did I do with that? That was still my passion, right? But I knew I said I was going to teach the world. And what it looks like is entrepreneurship is just a title, right? It's just a title, but there's an obligation. Being a leader is taking actionable steps every day in a leadership. Like, people want to look up to you. So anybody can be an entrepreneur, but money doesn't. It's just like, I'm trying to build financial freedom, and that's what I'm going to get. I know that. I already know it before it's even going to happen, because that's what my day looks like. If you want to take control of your life, you got to tap inside first. Because that's how that you could run a business about real estate and you don't even like it and you're going to hate going it. So you really want to just tap into, the entrepreneurship for young people is to do what you love every day. And every day looks like COVID, but you're home. Every day looks like a vacation, because that's what it is for me. And but it's not me chilling. I'm talking to people and I don't go to bed a lot. But entrepreneurship is dedication to your future self and your kids and the next generation. If you really want to live the life you want, that's the way to go. Financial freedom and happiness and helping others.
All right. So how about now? Why do some people fail to live out their God-given purpose in life?
It's all this. It's all the chatting, and they listen to everybody else, right? Because they say in the Bible, I think it was like Eli, right? God came to him, and Eli went to the wrong person. God was right there. He kept going to the wrong person, and Eli was giving him the wrong answers. God was telling him the whole time, who are you going to? You're not going to go to the car place to get an oil change. Right? You're going to a car place to get an oil change. You're not going to the car place to get your tooth fixed. Right? So you're not going to go to your mom if she's not what you're doing, if you want to be an entrepreneur. Who are you going to? Because the only source you got to go to is sitting your ass down and putting your head down and figuring it out and going upward. Like, it's not, you can't just ask people. You have to really sit down and say, the biggest enemy we have to deal with is ourselves. And right when we start to love ourselves, we're able to be ourselves. When we're able to be ourselves, we're able to give ourselves. And when we're able to give ourselves, we're able to have an impact. Leaving a legacy is not touching just all these lives in a stadium. It's touching the lives you don't even know you're touching. And that's what it takes. It's like, we all want it. Look at Kim Kardashian. Look at all these people. But who am I? That's just a front.
That's a big question.
But and that takes work. That's not like, oh, who am I? Oh yeah, I'm a carpenter because you work there. That's not who you are. That's not who you are.
That's right. You need to think deep.
You have to dig deep inside. You not even think deep. You gotta feel deep. Because you gotta be like the emotional trauma, whatever you went through as a kid, you have to acknowledge that, and be honest with yourself, because that's what made you who you are today. And because of that experience, that could help you pursue something and have a reason why you do it. Like people are scared to run from their past self and all the shitty things that happen to them. Like, poor me, but it's not like, thank you God for that, because that's part of my story, and I could use this to help somebody else, because that's part of mine. Yeah.
That's right. Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I love the conversation. Now, do you have any projects you're working on?
Oh, yeah, I have a lot going on. I actually have a course coming out. It is, so pretty much it's the keys to successful podcasting, what Google doesn't tell you. So it's all the things that Google does not tell you. I studied the search engines and they don't have it. And it's all the things that I've learned through my discovery, and it works. I grew my shit organically for 2 years. I never was in any Facebook group to get likes and none of that. So I see that. That's what I want to talk about. And I also have my ebook just came out. It's how to control your inner leader, or how to get to know your inner leader. So that's out. I have a lot of webinars coming out and courses, and my life coaching. I've been coaching people all around the world, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not here to save people. Let them save themselves. Let them come to me, because I got a lot of things to work on, and they're out. Like, I have my tickets that are on sale, and at the end of the day, I noticed that no one wants to invest in themselves. I'm going to start finding the right people that want to invest in themselves, because you don't need everybody. You don't need everybody, and that's the right thing. You don't need everybody to like
you. Just need one person.
That's it.
Oh, great. So do you have any parting word for my audience?
Yeah, so listen, guys, just at the end of the day, tap into your higher self. Tap into the inward you. There's no pressure. Stop trying to be like everybody else, because you are the most beautiful person that there is. And you have so much to give this world that, you know what, sometimes things are scary. But you know what? I realize we can't survive in this world alone. And that's it. Like, no matter how much we like to be isolated and alone, like, those times you need people. So there are resources, and just make sure that people's motives are right. And if you guys really want to check out Beautiful Mind, I'm always here. I talk to people all around the world in my free time, because I love people, and there are people waiting for you to help you. So God bless you guys, and I wish nothing but the best on your journey, and I look forward to connecting. I want to thank you for having me as well.
All right. Thank you so much once again, Leanne Villani, for coming to Omobola Stephen. I hope some other time that we can do this again.
Of course, yeah.
All right.
Stay
Thank
safe.
you so much once again. It's been Lawali Omobola Stephen, and thank you for hanging around. I need you to stay safe always. It's bye for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Life Well Lived by Omobola Stephen. It's an engaging and enlightening talk show on life, relationships, and the business of life. Grab a cup of juice and just chill. Life Well Lived by Omobola Stephen. Live life. Live fully.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.